Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing today? Well, as you can see, we've been kind of busy getting the systems set up here. I did go ahead and sell that rake that was here. Bought some fertilizer and a fertilizer spreader. I went ahead and got the BGA tub filled up, and now all we got to do is turn it on, and once we get it turned on, it can start producing for us. Give me just a moment. There we go, everybody. The silage here. Oh, there we go. It should start going down now. It's going to start sucking it in, and we'll just have to keep filling it up. But we really are going to have some more money before that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and hook up our loader wagon, and we're going to pick up some of this silage with it and just sell it direct. Now, it's not going to be as much money, but we kind of need it to get everything going. So while this is producing the other things that we need, excuse me, while this is producing the other things that we need, we can at least have some money coming in. See if we can get this up here and have it pick up some of this silage for us. I got a little bit there. Let's try a little bit more. It's quite a climb for this thing, and probably a little hard on the old tractor, but yeah, it's what we got to do. And here we go, a full load of silage. Now, let's see, need to figure out where we're taking it. Once again, let me look on my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. We have an idea of where we are taking our silage. So let's get our butts over there and get this sold. Maybe grab one or two more loads. I don't know. Let's just see what kind of money we're going to make out of this, because I really don't know. I don't know if the price is good, bad, or indifferent right now, but at the moment, like I said, we really need the money. And therefore, we're going to do everything we can to get that money rolling in. I have an idea for the field. I do want to cultivate up some of the grass, not all of it, but a fair chunk of it. I think we need to cultivate it up, only for the simple fact that we're going to use it. Oh, come on, girl. You can do it. Anyway, we're going to use it. But what we need it for is probably the more interesting part. We're going to plant an arable crop in there. So, a cultivator for our tractor is another thing that we need to get a hold of, along with a seed drill. I don't know that we can do it all at once. And I'm not sure how our BGA is going to process everything, because there's a lot of money involved with all these steps that we're doing, and we're just going to have to find a way to make it happen, and I'm sure we can. Anyway, this is some beautiful countryside around here. A lot of fields around that, well, potentially someday, we might have the opportunity, if the owners sell it, to buy. We'll just have to wait and see. But first off, we're going to get our butts over here, get this sold off try, and I do mean try, to make a little bit of cash without getting run over. And this might be the tough part. Here we go. We're going to go for it. Oh, sorry, car. You'll have to excuse us. Yep, couldn't get across there very quickly, but it was quick enough. They could wait. They didn't hit us. That's all that matters. Okay, let's see here. Here is where we are going to get rid of our silage. They have the best price right now. If the price is good enough and the money income is good enough, then yeah, we're going to actually do this a few times. Or at least do our best to do this a couple of times. And there it goes, and up our money goes. That's what I want to see. How much can we make out of this? Yeah, it looks like about $12,000 a load. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain. I have a feeling our earnings from the BGA are going to be significantly better than that, but hey, we'll do what we can. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run a couple of extra loads here real quick. And let's go. Like I said, I'll run a couple of extra loads over here to the sell point, and I will see you in just a few moments. Okay, we have made it back after a couple of trips there. I think that's as much as I want to take in there. More than that, it just might be too much. We won't have enough to put into the BGA to really make a difference there. So, we are going to stick with what we took in for the time being. And now it is time to figure out if we can get a hold of a cultivator so that we can start cultivating the portion of land that we would like to have cultivated, I guess. That should be good there. Okay. So, we're going to head off to the shop and once again make a trip up there. You didn't see the first one because that was the fertilizer and the fertilizer spreader, but we do need to go up there no matter what and see what they've got. So I will see you up at the shop. Well, we made it up here to the shop, and The guys here have suggested that since this is grass ground and they don't know how long it is, they have suggested this, excuse me, subsoiler to use on our crops. So we're going to get it hooked up and make sure that the tractor can handle it here. But they said it should work just fine, so we're gonna trust them on that anyway. There we go. Looks like the tractor should be able to handle it just fine. Let's see, let's lift that up, lift this up. There we go. Okay, we are ready to go home. So, yeah, anyway, we will be able to get that done. They're going to be on the lookout for a planter for us, or a seeder, I should say. And that way we will have a seeder, and we will we'll see. They said they could deliver a seeder for a reasonable price, and well, I don't know if they'll be able to or not, but if they can, that'd be fantastic. We'll just have to wait and see here. Oh wow, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people going all over today. But anyway, we're gonna head home, and we'll see y'all when we get there. Hey everybody, and good morning. Welcome back to the farm. It is now November, And a lot of work was done last month that I did not get a showcase to everybody. I did go ahead and till all of the acreage and replanted this side to grass, and then I drew a straight line across here, and this is got weeds in it. Great. Okay, not a problem. I anticipated this. This right here is barley that we are going to get ready. I mean, it won't be ready till next year, but it is what it is at the moment. Now, a couple things have changed. Our poor tractors are getting dirty. I did go ahead and buy this little Deutz tractor. It's a nice little tractor. Along with, of course, you already know about our subsoiler, but this is a used seeder that they had that we bought for a good price, and a brand new sprayer that we bought, which we're going to take care of those weeds over there here in just a few moments with it. We need to check. Looks like this needs a top off, so we'll do that a little bit later today. That is where our money is coming from. Overnight, we generated almost about $13,000 off of just what we put in there. So, excellent, excellent deal. So, the only thing that we have left to do, and I know this is 2 days in an episode, is the first thing we need to do is we're going to get the little Deutz, since y'all haven't seen it running. And we are going to take it over here, hook up the sprayer, and get to spraying. And we're going to spray these weeds away so we don't have any weeds. We will also check the grass. I don't believe... Oh, and that's something else. As you can tell by the Massey Ferguson, I spread lime all over. We got a nice surplus left right here. A few seeds left, and then some fertilizer over here. I also bought a couple of jugs of silage additive for the loader wagon. The main thing at the moment is let's get the sprayer backed up over here. Get it filled up with our herbicide. So, in the long run, we came out with a pretty good setup here. Let's see, are there any weeds in the grass? No, grass must not gain weeds. Okay, good deal. So we're going to go ahead, get this swung out here. And let's control our weed population, shall we? We're just going to go ahead and spray them all down. That way we know for sure that we've got them all. We may not get them all because this is very difficult to see. But I would rather do this than lose out on our yield because of a few weeds. I did go around the edge of the field and clean it up pretty good, and that has helped quite a bit. But the field is what it is. I may have missed a spot here or there, but if I did, I didn't do it on purpose, that's for sure. Anyway, we'll go ahead, get this sprayed down, and we'll see you when it's all said and done. Okay, here we go. We have got this done. That did not take too long on the weeding. I'm sure I missed a few of them, but I got what I could. We'll have to wait and see when they grow how they look. If there's a few more here and there, then we'll run out there real quick and zap them. But at the moment, we've got as many of the weeds as we're going to get. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Okay, now the next thing is some fertilizer. We do not have any fertilizer whatsoever out on that field. And yes, I've been sleeping in the gator overnight here. It's just kind of what I've had to do. There's just so much going on. But we'll go ahead and get this fertilizer laid down. And I think that should be everything for the time being. Now we just want to make sure we're not really getting the grass right on the edge of it, because the grass is actually in good shape. It does not need any fertilizer. In fact, I'm not so sure that it might not hurt it, make our yield way worse. I guess we'll find out one way or the other very quickly. We do need to keep an eye on the price of silage. If the price has gone up or is it's pretty good, then might be a good idea to go ahead and try to sell it. But I'm not sure at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like this isn't taking a whole bunch of fertilizer. I figured it would. I was actually almost expecting it to take a large quantity of fertilizer, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing that at all. So that's a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that. But we'll get this fertilized here and get it back up to where it's supposed to be, because I know it's low. This thing was this field was lacking fertilizer. Man, it was low. But after this, I think we're going to be set for a while. In fact, we're probably going to be set for spring. Now, if money is right, I have a plan to put a sheep pen up there close to the swather and try to start raising a few sheep, because extra production for us will equal a lot more income in the long run. And to be honest, I'll take whatever income I can get. Okay, let's see here. That should be about right. Okay, look at that fertilizer going down. Getting that nitrogen back into the soil where it belongs. It is very difficult to see on barley. And the problem is I can see all my tracks through here from running up and down with the herbicide. But at least this fertilizer is going to hopefully maximize our yield. Oh, I'm getting a little off course here. I'll have to pay a little bit better attention. And I can only hope that it will. I really can. I can only hope that it'll maximize our yield to the best potential. Because if we're going to, again, it's if we're going to survive this series, we have really got to pay attention to those things. A lot better than we have in the past, anyway. Looks like we have a couple of small spots that didn't get enough fertilizer. We'll make sure that they have what they need. And we'll go check on that area of grass that I oversprayed and make sure that didn't hurt it any. Because I sincerely hope that a little bit of fertilizer on it wouldn't actually hurt it. I mean, I wouldn't think it would. We'll go back here and catch these last two little bits. But I'm sorry I didn't get very much of the cultivation and planting and all that. It just, that is not the easiest thing in the world to do. And it's so time consuming when you're only going 3 meters that I didn't want to bore you guys to death. Because believe me, it would have bored me dang near to death. Okay, that is not somewhere where that needs it. Let's go up here to the grass and make sure we didn't screw up on it. I don't think that we did. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's not hurting nothing. We're good to go. So the grass really doesn't need any fertilizer. It's all saying perfect. And as you saw, all of our fields are looking pretty darn good. And that's what I want. I want to make sure that we are giving ourselves the best opportunity and the best chance to succeed. Now, something we do have to think about over this winter is we are going to have, no matter what I do, we're going to have a combine to combine this. And that will have to be something that we look for. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching. We've got everything put away, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.